Welcome to The Average Book. We are playing Moroi, a fantastic indie horror puzzle game created by Violet Saint and published by Good Shepherd Entertainment. I had an absolute blast playing the demo of this game on stream about a few weeks ago, and thanks to Big Fan Games, I'm able to play the full version of this game for you all. Since we streamed the demo of this game a few weeks ago, there might be a little point in going to the prison in this episode, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to be going through the prison again to see what the differences are between the demo and this full version, and also to try and recreate my favorite moments where I voiced some of the characters in the last time that I streamed this. 2 points I want to make. First, there's not going to be any inclusion of achievements throughout the prison because this is the second time that I've recorded this but forgot to record the actual gaming footage, so the achievements aren't going to show up when I do anything during this this episode. And number 2, for personal reasons, I'm not going to be showing any footage of a beautiful place because there are certain moments in that where I really don't want to relive on this episode. With that said, let's get into this, shall we? Oh, good old winged creature and that seraph-like object that's coming towards us. Okay, so the first person that we're going to want to... Okay, that wasn't the first person we wanted to speak to. But the first person that we need to speak to is this fine young cannibal.
Ugh, this is horrible. Horrible, you say? How droll. You're... what? Why the hell are you eating yourself? I wouldn't expect some dense ne'er-do-well as yourself to understand the beauty of my art. Art? Yes, art. Eating people was my life's work. I'll be taboo in the eyes of many, so I'm bound here to die. I might as well make the most of my predicament and go out in style. Eating myself shall be my magnum opus, and may lightning strike me down if this is not genius!
And then what happens? He gets struck down by lightning because it's not genius.
Well, that was unexpected. Tough crowd, I guess. His hand seems to have been blown right off. Could come in handy. Aha.
Alright, so now we've got ourselves a hand. And I know exactly where this one is going to go.
Hail, friend. Well met. I am, or was, the royal beet grinder.
The what now?
The royal beet grinder. I was created by Master Solomon. Very useful in the kitchen, I was. And then I ate the cook.
Why?
Because I wanted to. They told me I do not have morality, whatever that is. So I got locked up. Hey, do you happen to have something to eat? Could I eat you, perhaps?
Something inside me screams, let's do it.
I really don't think this would be good for my body. Something inside me screams, let's do it.
And then you slide straight into the machine. And then for some ungodly reason, it spits him back out. Doesn't chew him up or anything.
Yeah. What are you made of? You taste horrible.
I don't know what possessed me to do that.
Hey, at least you offered yourself as a snack. I appreciate that. However, I would really appreciate if you could bring me something actually edible.
I can give you a severed hand.
A tasty morsel, indeed.
Could you grind the bones and give me the powder?
Sure thing, friend. I can't stand bones anyway. Now, lunchtime.
And then he chews that up. But for some reason doesn't quite agree with him. Either that or it puts him into too much of a euphoria that it kills him.
Good.
Yes. I needed that. I feel like 10100110011.
And then it just breaks him.
Interesting. You were on fire.
And then it ends with a 2, so that's him just basically broken.
Yeah, what does that mean? Looks like that meal broke him. Rest in peace, and thank you for the dust.
And then we get some bone dust. We go straight to this person over here.
Hello there.
Hello, little pig.
I'm no pig.
Obstinate as ever, I see.
As ever.
Wait, do you not recognize me?
Should I?
Curious. Perhaps this is for the best. Never mind. I can't say much now. Bring me some bone dust, and then we'll talk more. That's all. Bugger off.
Okay, well, we do have something that we can give you. The bone dust.
Excellent. Now give me 2 minutes.
Sure.
And then he turns into some sort of like a small purple little ball. And then it becomes salt.
There is a sweet old lady a few doors down. Give her this salt as a gift from me.
Sure, but, what's going on?
Nothing's going on. Just that death will meet you soon enough. This is all an illusion.
And then he dissipates his desk. Just like that.
Oh,
One other thing. My name is Edgar.
Okay. Bye, Edgar. Thank you for being such a dick. Now, the old woman that we're supposed to be giving this to is over here.
oh, Pumpkin, it's you. Hello. Have we met before?
It's like it's acting like maybe we're like the villain all along and we just got memory loss or something.
Oh dear. Sounds like they'd be too nice and good. Those crewmen weren't too much nicer to me, an old frail woman. But I always see the bright side and keep a smile on. I would love to do the neighborly thing, dearie, and give you some of this delicious soup, but it's not yet ready. I still need some salt to make it just right. If you could find it in yourself to help a poor old woman in hour of need, I'll gladly share some of this soup. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Okay.
Perfect. Now let's see what's on the other side.
What? So she puts the salt into the soup. And the salt, well, it creates some sort of chain reaction that turns the soup into a monster. I'm starting to think that wasn't soup. What gave that away? The fact that it absolutely glopped onto the woman and turned her into a meal?
I don't think she'll be needing that spoon anymore.
Okay. Now, there is a place that we can use that spoon. It's all the way over here.
A gear system with a bell. But it's missing the lever. I can use the old lady's spoon as a lever for this bell machinery. Let's see what it does.
So it pulls that, and it sounds a bell, waking up the rat there.
Rise and shine.
Hey! Who are you?
I don't know. I just woke up in here as well.
So you're a prisoner?
That would stand to reason.
I'm no prisoner. I have a very important job. See this wheel? I run on it. Now piss off. I have lots of work.
Wait.
I said piss off.
Great.
Everyone is so... aside from, like, the old woman and the machine, a lot of people in here are very indignant.
I think this machine should open the cell doors.
Yeah, so that opens all of them. What can we get from you?
Hey, can you hear me? He's long dead, I think. Horrible way to go. Someone carved into his skin. Sinister. But it says, take one of my nails as sacrifice. Okay, let's see where this goes.
Okay, so that'll be useful for later. And now I need to speak to this little, porcine fellow right here.
Sinister.
Oh. I'm glad you're here.
Who did this to you?
It doesn't matter anymore anyway.
Of course it does.
Shut up. Who's coming for you?
Who?
The one who is always dancing with tiny feet and many eyes.
I don't understand.
Well, apparently he does. Because he explodes into gore because he doesn't want to relive that experience again. And of course, there is some sort of parchment sticking out where bone marrow used to be.
Hell! What infernal mind is behind this place? What a mess. And of course, there's something stuck in its throat. A parchment. Use the sacrifice and read the incantation below to initiate the transaction.
Okay, we've got that little bit. And now we go to this summoning circle here. And we initiate the transaction in some incomprehensible language. And through that, we get the sword. So all in all, everything seems to be going just as the demo was. Oh, and then the door closed behind us. So I will be skipping maybe a few things in this, depending on what happens. There are some bits that I will voice, like this one coming up in just a moment, and maybe some combat scenes I will put in Well, at least this one combat scene I'll put in. I won't put in like everything in this. I want to cut this section short so I can work to the other bits in this full version of the game that I have not seen in a demo.
Oi! You should not be in here! Can we be calm about this and maybe have a dialogue? Guys! He escaped! He must not get out of here alive! Guess not. Get him!
And now time to combat with the epic music happening. Okay, we're getting close to the execute mode here. And that's what happens. It's amazing that this game actually has an execute mode. Okay, I gotta stop, like, getting hit by these guys. Okay. Hopefully that execute stays there, so that I can actually use it later. One little trinket that survived in the full version, these toilets. There's 4 up here, and there is 4 down here. Wonder if I can get them both at the same time. No, I can't get them at the same time. I think I got it the same time before, when I was last recording this. And then what happens? We get a plunger on our head.
Oh, that actually worked. There seems to be a magical item. I feel energy coursing through me.
And what it is a plunger. Traits. Plus 25% of max HP, and health orbs give 25% more HP. This magical plunger gives the wearer a little push to fight another day. Now we'll try and streamline this current puzzle. There is a sauna with some hot coals here. We need to cool that down because there might be something inside it. So the first thing we need to do is turn this valve. And there'll be one down here too, by the showers. And then out pops this slug-like thing.
Slimy, sinister thing.
Now, I did voice this in the last time that I streamed this, and I do have a short. At the end of the short, you can hear how I voiced this. This is not going to go the same way. And then, once that is dealt with, we dig through the coals. And we unearth a skeleton.
A skeleton under the coals. Is that a gold coin in its mouth? Probably more useful to me than him.
And we got ourselves a gold token. We're gonna be using this to escape the area. We need to get to a keypad.
Token required.
I hope this old coin will do.
Code token detected. You're free to go.
Finally.
Okay, and now we have passage out of here. Now this next bit I'm gonna try and skip just for a little bit. One thing we do need to see here.
There's something gleaming in the ashes. Heavy. What is this?
What it is,
A weapon? I wonder who left it here.
it is a frickin' minigun. Now in this area, there is a break in the wall.
I can see some sort of pressurized tank.
There is a pressurized tank right there. That doorway would normally be blocked for us. In order to get through it, gotta shoot through and blow up the wall. And now we can get through. Where we want to go through first is we want to go through here. And we want to, okay, we can't examine any of, well, we can examine in there. Let's swap to our sword and slice through this. And then we talk to this duck.
I wonder who put this duck in a cage.
Hey, stranger.
A talking duck?
In a cage.
Yes, you certainly are in a cage. Who put you in here?
This man with a bonnet. I think Pierre is his name. He feeds me well. Stuffs me, actually. He keeps saying I'll make a good foie gras soon. Any idea what he means by that?
Foie gras. Well, that means nothing good for you, I'm sure of that. Don't worry, I'll make sure that won't happen.
And we release him.
There you go.
I'm free! Thank you so much, kind stranger. To return the favor, here, have my teeth.
And he just spits him out onto the dresser there.
Wait, what?
Yes, don't worry, they go back at the end of the day.
Great, but what do I do with them?
Well, they chew really well. Maybe you can stick them to your weapons. Maybe use them to nick the wardrobe in the other room, where maybe a certain cook is hiding. Don't know, really. It's up to you.
Wow, that sounds gruesome. But thank you, Magical Duck.
Thank you too, kind stranger. Until next time.
Yeah, so now we got some gross teeth, and now we've made ourselves a power sword. So we can slice this open. And we get the cook.
There you are. Ah, help! Wait. Help! Calm down. I mean you no harm. Leave me alone, you madman! I must have been mad to accept this job. Poor Philippe before me was eaten by his damn meat grinder. I understand you're scared, but I need to get out of here. Can you help me? Yes, yes, if it gets you away from me. Here, I have the key to the fridge. The fridge? Are you joking? No, really, the fridge. It has a secret door that takes you out back. That's actually helpful. Anything else I should know? The carcasses in the fridge. What about them? Oh, I forgot. It was something. I guess I'm too shocked to remember. I see. Sorry, Pierre. I hope you get the help you need.
All right, well now we got the key to the freezer. Now through here, in order to go further forwards, we need to count the carcasses that are here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I think this counts as 3. So we go to the keypad. 6, 4, and I think it's 3. And then we get through. And now we have to converse with the guy that we saw in the intro with the wings and the stubby arms and legs. Hello, creature.
Oh my, if it isn't you.
Yes, it is me. Whoever that is.
You think you're such a clever little man, don't you? How about you pick a number?
Are there any friendly numbers?
20 it is then. Have fun, little man.
I don't like this.
So, the 20 is the number of people that we have to kill in order to get past. But this is not just a regular arena. Bombs get dropped here regularly. And it's interesting that it drops it in a sort of pentagrammic pattern. Oh, gotta kill you with an execute. Hold on, just gotta be a little bit sparing on the, also I gotta do some rolling. Be careful, I wanna save my execute for the really big ones. And there we go. Easy as pie. Well, I am on easy, so that kind of helps. And now we go through here to speak to an executioner. And he seems to kick a skull at us.
Whoa. You murdered to my little gallery of death. This is foul. A sick display of human suffering. What do you mean? I thought you were enjoying this. I mean, how many of you slaughtered up until now? Only defended myself. They were all trying to kill me. You are truly a cruel and twisted little thing. I'll take great pleasure in this. Of course you will. But tell me one thing. Who is the master of this place?
I don't know. There's a possibility that whatever slid out of that creature is probably the master of this place. I mean, who can say, really? But we're never gonna find that out because he decked us. Alright, this next bit is gonna be a beautiful place. That's not a beautiful place. But this next bit I'm gonna be skipping because there are certain, like, dialogue in this that really rubs me the wrong way, so I'm gonna be skipping this. 5 minutes later. There's a coffin, and that coffin looks like us. King. That might be in relation to us, it might not be.
I was in a coffin. The chill of the grave still lingers within me. How did I get here? Wasn't I in that rotten dungeon just a moment ago? This is too sinister. And my weapons are gone. But I still have the duck's teeth. This rain is freezing. I must find some shelter.
Yes. Alright, I'm sorry if I skipped past all of that. I did not want to have to relive that on that episode, even though I had to play through this twice. One time was going to be enough, but unfortunately the footage crashed, so I have to re-record this again. Anyway, if we go down here, we're able to examine the doll should still be there, yeah.
What the hell is this? A huge doll? Some sort of sinister monument?
Sinister seems to be the key word in this playthrough right here. Now that we've dealt with that business, we go up to the top here. So pretty much everything that happened in the prison was the same as what happened in a demo, as well as what happens in the beautiful place. Now, stuff beyond this is going to be brand new to me, sort of. I did play through quite a bit of this when I was trying to record this, and now I'm re-recording it again, so some of the stuff in here I will have just seen. So that causes a cave-in, apparently crushes him, but he's completely fine.
Oh, my head. Seems I'm trapped in here. This place is moldy, dusty. Whatever secrets this place holds, I'll fight like hell to escape.
Alright, so we are now in, according to the journal. Oh, it hasn't been written yet. Should write itself. There we go. Journal updated. So this is the Moon Mage's area.
If there is a fate, it looks like mine hates me. After being put in a coffin and waking up in the cold rain, heavy stones fell on my back as soon as I entered this old decrepit castle I found in the garden. I was very lucky to still be alive. I found myself in a dark, tall corridor that smelled like mold and cinnamon? I braced myself for the mysteries of this place.
So now we have to examine and investigate the Moon Mage's castle, or whatever this is. Okay, let's see what we've got here. There appears to be some sort of page that we normally would be able to examine. Unfortunately, there is something in the way. So we'll have to come back to that. Alright, the one door that we can open, I believe, yeah, it's that one. But nothing else right now. So our only course of action is to go through here. And above us, there is a skeleton. Hopefully it is friendly to us. Hey there, friend.
Great. A freaky talking skeleton.
I heard that, you know. It hurts.
Well, oh, no, I'm sorry.
That's a start.
I've definitely seen better days. How about you? Anything bothering you?
Since you mention it,
There it is.
my life here is not so bad, one would say. I sit in my room, I listen to music, all that stuff. Alas, there's this sorry sod that threatens to break my bones if I play my music in the main music room. I guess he doesn't comprehend my refined music taste, so I've retreated here with my trusty speaker by my side. Problem is, some time ago the music stopped. So, would you be a kind soul and go check out what's wrong with that?
No.
Really? Then I guess I'm not helping you get out of the main room either.
Why don't you come down from over there and open the door anyway?
Come on, I can read the murderous instinct in your eyes from a mile away. Please, can you help me though?
I suppose if I have no other options.
Splendid! And there you go, I just opened the door for you.
How did you do that?
It's a mentally activated lock, don't worry about it.
Okay, skeleton.
Barry. Call me Barry. And you are?
I don't know. I will be back, Barry.
So we have to go into the music storeroom through this door here somehow and start the music for him. And we've got this very destroyed person. He's got all his limbs taken off.
Sinister.
And he apparently has his eyes taken out as well.
Please. You're alive.
Just barely. Oh, how cruel this fate.
What happened here?
I failed in my duties. This place is in a fragile equilibrium, and I am its chief warden. But the others have rebelled. I am their teacher, their master in the arcane arts. We are mages, scientists and scholars, you see.
There's something in the air here that...
Air. You are most observant. The elements, earth, fire, and water, we harvest the powers of the moon, and use its power to protect the stability of this world.
The air in here reeks of discord and dust.
If you would let me finish.
Apologies.
My pupils, They've taken the artifacts of the moon and used their arcane essences to... I don't know what. But they have made this mockery of my body in their fevered rebellion.
I'm afraid, if you are asking something of me, I'm already on a quest for a skeleton.
Gods! What kind of man looks upon a sight such as me and says, "I'm sorry, sir"? Skeletons! Ah! Do not insult me, you office stump! I'll have your head!
I do not know where that outburst came from.
But I do.
You do?
Do you not have another quest?
It's more of an errand. As I thought.
Where were we? Ah, yes. If you were to return the artifacts to me and exact brutal punishment upon my former pupils, I will tell you what peeks from behind the veil.
It's a deal. You sound like you're getting your strength back.
Oh, forgive me. It comes and goes. Oh, and if any reality shift happens, don't stop. Just go on and fight through. The system can be defeated.
The system?
What?
You just said the system can be defeated.
I said no such thing.
I see. I will go and face these mages and return to you. I expect answers.
You will have them. Now go! We don't have much time.
Yeah, so it all seems like this is like one gigantic play placed upon this one person. And apparently, this person that we're controlling might very well be a disgraced king. That's the only thing I can potentially think of. Alright, well, we only have one path to go, and it's through there. And hopefully when I go through here, the game does not crash. Otherwise, doing this episode is going to be a problem. So, we are in this sort of storeroom with a bunch of chairs and skeletons about. There is a button. There is a multitude of speakers. And we've got some records.
A message, a broken record, and a good one. Interesting. The message says, "Can't stand your stupid music, so all you've got now is a broken record. Try this one instead, dear Barry. Signed, your neighbor." Looks like a case of neighborly love. At least he left him a new record.
I reckon that record is going to be something quite disastrous. Technical book on energy. We know that energy needs to be extracted and stored. We do that mostly by mining the moon and the sun. We need that energy to sustain life, to restart the cosmic engine and help it evolve. Another thing about the engine. So we got the thing, this one will play the record. What does this do? Okay, that apparently played some very destructive stuff. Alright, let's see what happens if we do put it in.
Let's see, the record should go in here, and this button should start the machine.
Hopefully it doesn't end up being too bad. So we just have to go to Barry and tell him what's happening with the record. He's probably hearing it right now, and it's probably going to be the worst thing that he could ever hear. It's probably even going to kill him. But we shall see once we go down here and talk to him. Yeah, he's not liking it. Ah! What is this obnoxious sound?
It's just the music your neighbor left for you.
I can't stand it! Make it stop!
Don't you think you're overdoing it? It's not that bad.
No more!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, dear. Now, why did you have to do that?
I'm sorry. I'm short-tempered.
Good. Now I'm stuck in some underground place.
I'm sorry for you, but I'm not actually. Time for me to go and meet the stars.
You're dying.
Look to the moon to find the answers.
What does that mean, Barry?
Nothing. I don't know what I'm saying anymore.
Barry?
Yes, my lord?
My lord. I'm glad we met. Wait, my lord?
I'm going towards my armies now. The cycle must continue. I'm sorry you have to suffer like this. Goodbye.
This one is gone too, it seems. Look to the moon? My lord? That doesn't really sound right.
Yeah. Okay, so we've got some... This is a very new place. There's also this. Okay, we've got ourselves a power mace. And then we've got a regular mace. And now we've got ourselves a power mace. So 25% chance, damage 55. So if I do this, veritable skull crusher, vile thing, bite. Bite, I said! Torturer. All right, so it works on this mace, whatever we have. All right, so let's examine what items we have here. We seem to have some sort of vats in this place. What's this? Okay, that doesn't appear to do anything. We might have to have it in some sort of code. Aha. This one doesn't seem to have any symbol on it. Power up the elevator, access the elevator. It doesn't appear to do anything here. And also, this one here appears to be upside down. I have no idea what any of this means. But also there are symbols on the ground that point to the moons. Also, for some reason, the footage appears to be, the game appears to be stuttering a little bit for some reason. Maybe if we look beyond, we might be able to find a code somewhat for whatever we need to pull here. There's also some sort of Van de Graaff ball. And a door that we can't seem to deal with. Wait, can we bash this? We can. Is there any reason for being here? We need to power up the elevator. We need to figure out how to do that, though. Instead, look to the moon for answers. So what if we do it in the direction of where the moons are facing? Or what if we did it like this way? And if we pointed these in the opposite direction... There it is! I thought it was gonna be something like that. Very nice. Very, very nice. That was just me. Okay, probably don't want to get too close to that. So now that this elevator is fixed, you can use it to go up. Follow the lit cables. Okay. There's bound to be some sort of, dastardly enemies up here, now that we've got ourselves access to a weapon. But we also want to look around for any kind of secrets. Alright, that's now open. There's a lit cable going down this way. Oh, wait. I think we're back on the, I think we're back on the first floor. So we can probably smash through this. And read this. Lord Moroi be blessed. I strongly suspect this wizard Edgar to be an intruder. Edgar. We came across Edgar in the prison. Brother Dadas. That seems to be all that we can smash. So that's the yellow cable. So if we follow that, we go through this door. This was where the juggler was.
Are you the ones who dismembered that man?
That old crazed trickster managed to fool another one.
This room. Have I seen this place before?
I stand corrected. He found himself an idiot. Deal with him like the rest.
Okay, oh shit. Okay. Careful now. Okay, execute. Alright, gotta be careful. I don't have my minigun with me anymore. Are they just... Oh god, they're continuously... Continuously spawning. Oh god, there's some good aims too. Come on, you can chop this up. Okay, we've got an execute. And that appears to be it. So the fire mages have an artifact. I'm guessing it's this thing here. Well, I guess we picked that one up. There was a door, like, at the bottom. I don't know if that is, useful to us in any way. Oh, we can now go through this way. Okay.
Oh, that smell.
Who in the hells are you barging in like that?
Some cruel people mutilated that man in the room with many books.
Mutilated? Nobody mutilated him. That man is a monster. We are but simple mages, researchers on the structure of Earth's energy.
This place. I feel it toying with my mind. No, listen here. I need these artifacts.
If you've come to take what's ours, we will defend ourselves. Alright, well, here we go. Oh boy. What is this? Okay, we've turned something. Ow. Well, there he goes. Okay, so that's that thing. That's not the only Earth Wizard that's here. And it only seems to take like 3 hits and then they're dead. I think I saw one spawning here. Okay, I think I need to find more of those, like this. Let's take some of those for good measure. And then there's another one here. Oh, come on! Get over here. Okay, gotta get rid of that thing now. And you go down. Oh, it hit me. What is even across these things? Oh, I gotta be hitting these levers. Okay. Okay, so I gotta go across all of them to get at the levers. And that should eventually deal with them. Oh, there's like 2 around somewhere. Maybe 3. Oh, I was almost about to fall off them. And then the last one, they keep spawning in. Alright, last one. And it looks like that was finished. How do I get across to... I guess I gotta go this way. Okay, we got the Earth Mage's artifact, so apparently we have one more artifact to go. We'll probably find that last one and then go to the guy and then we'll stop this episode. Which, by the way, we're gonna make this a series. Okay, we have another cable that we need to follow. It's leading us this way. This will probably take us to the air wizards. Right here, maybe? There's a lot of water that we're wading through. It's probably one puzzle here that we have to deal with. Wait, E. Water Mage's Quarters eviction note. Oh wait, was it? Hold on, let me check my log. No, it's Water Mage, it's not air. So what happens if we press this? Aha! It seems to create some sort of static shock. Alright, so that's open. What happens if we were to press it again? Oh, looks like we can't press it again. Whoa dear.
I have come for the artifacts you stole.
Oh, it looks like he recruited himself another hero.
I'm no hero.
I serve a higher purpose!
Wait, huh?
Oh, brother, where did you keep finding these chumps?
Did those words just come out of my mouth? What is with this place?
They keep getting more and more pathetic. Let's put this clown out of his misery. Okay, how the hell do I deal with that now? Well, it looks like I'm gonna have to deal with the water wizards out of here. God, they are just, holy crap. They're all over the place. And they continuously spawn, and they hit hard. Jesus. Since when was easy so difficult? Oh, God. Okay, I pulled that lever. Holy crap. Combat's not gonna work in this section. I'm gonna have to find some other means of survival. Okay, oh, I see. Go back to the amputee mage and bring the artifacts. So all I have to do is wait for that to charge up, then I could press that button, and then I was okay. Alright, so. Now that we've dealt with that, so let's go to the amputee mage and, see what he, can tell us. Alright, so let's see what the mage knows. Okay, he's got his limbs back together for some reason.
So, I think I found your missing items.
Oh, yes! Oh, yes! This is excellent!
Were you always a sculptor?
How about, did you always have your limbs?
Since the day I was born. And those magical bandits, they
stole your statue. Right.
Exactly right!
I have a vague remembrance of you being an amputee.
You must be mad. I'm perfectly fine, mind you. Don't fret. Troubling thoughts come to us all. Now give me those artifacts.
You mean the statue pieces?
Yes! Yes, that's exactly what I said.
Would you help me put it back in place? If this gets me my answers.
Alright, so what do we end up building? Is that like a cannon of some kind?
Amazing! I feel it looks even more beautiful than ever! Yes, I know. Just takes your breath away.
Just can't find the words, can you? He's about to shout something obscene, isn't he?
I mean, what? May I be honest?
Well, of course, I can take criticism pretty well. I don't think he will after this.
I think it's,
I think it is, well, it's kind of interesting.
Oh, really? I mean, thank you! I somehow expected a harsher reaction. No, I like this type of thing for some reason.
Art, you mean?
I guess so.
Oh, where do I begin? So listen, the thing about art is...
He's not gonna be happy. After 4 hours! What the hell?
So, in conclusion, a monochrome canvas is art. And that is just the beginning.
I think I know enough. Thank you for this very detailed lecture.
That still didn't help me with the solution to my issues. But I suppose it's okay now that we have ourselves a key that will go through that door at the bottom. So before we do end the stream, well, not this stream, but this episode, let's go down there and see what happens. Going towards the door. That opens the door. And all of a sudden, we are now warped into whatever the place this is. Oh, good lord, what is that?
Ears. My ears were severed, so I could not hear the whispers of the woods, the silent cries of the world begging me to save it.
Okay. What the f just happened? Well, at least now we're able to go through this door here. So, instead of helping some sort of scholar, we helped a wizard. Oh dear.
You people keep getting the wrong idea. I'm just here to help skeletons and...
Oh dear.
Of course not, you are just a simple robot.
It means nothing to him. I think it does.
Did I hurt your feelings? You seem a little rusty.
Okay, I think that might be enough for us because we're already going over time. We'll try to go back to that little bit in the next episode, which we are going to be doing a bit of a series on this. So, Moroi is turning out to be quite an interesting... It's got some interesting dialogue to it. It's got some gruesome stuff to it. So a little mind screwing around, but that's what happens when you're in the engine. So, in the next episode, we're going to be taking on that robot and seeing if we can uncover any secrets about ourselves. So, thank you so much for stumbling onto one of the most average gaming channels out there. Like and subscribe for more, check the corresponding playlists, any of the recommended, or any of the links below. I am the Average Rook, and I shall see you in the next step. Until then, take it easy, and have a good rest of your day.